Let me share with you why I prefer the King James Bible as a street preacher. I grew up in a Christian school and we memorized KJV verses. It wasn't hard for me, but a lot of people will have modern versions that they started out with and then they're trying to go back to it. So I see that there's really hard to make that transition. But whatever Bible you're studying, whatever Bible you're reading the most, and you go out and try to preach that, that's what's going to come out. So if you're studying the King James Bible and you're preaching it, it's so easy to just memorize those verses and to preach it. And why preach KJV Bible verses? Because there's subtle but powerful differences between our modern language and the KJV. No one's hearing a KJV preacher out there, some guy's quote saying, prepare to meet thy God. Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved. No one's thinking, that guy's his own opinion. They know that's Bible. And that's the powerful but subtle differences in our modern language versus the KJV. And so I like to use it because they know it's Bible. And the wicked, the heathen, they'll come up to you and they'll butcher a Bible verse, misquote it and everything. But what do they use? The ESV, NIV? No, they're using KJV. They'll come up and say, thou shalt not judge. So even the world will try to use King James to try to dispute the preacher out there. And so I believe that those guys, the guys that transliterated the Bible, they were a lot smarter than me, that's for sure. And a lot smarter than most people out there today. And so I don't need anything new. What they said before in the English language was good enough for me, and it was powerful. I don't need the wisdom of modern man to try to make things more palpable. The world doesn't need anything new and anything modern. In fact, it needs to go back. It needs to go understand what the Word is. The Word doesn't change. And so it's not a sin to use other Bible translations. You want to study those things. But I'm just giving you reasons why I believe that the world needs to hear King James preaching.